Hola, hola, las bolas. Bienvenido a un nuevo capítulo de Game of Thrones. Nos habíamos quedado en el primer capítulo. ¿Se acuerdan? Que me mandan a comprar. Me mandan al muro. Me mandan al muro, solo, sin comida. Va, con comida, sí, me dieron comida. Estoy exagerando. Bueno, empecemos el nuevo capítulo. La verdad no sé en dónde cortar los videos,
Your sister can help
porque...
us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Bueno, en el anterior capítulo nos habíamos quedado acá. ¿Se acuerdan? Esta es Margaret. No sé si la conocen en la serie. Va, el que esté viendo este video seguramente ve la serie, es obvio. Ni hablar. Bueno, a ver. Vamos a ver qué hay en el cofre. Margaret, el de la serie, está muy buena.
Ethan made this for me.
¿Es Margaret o no?
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a
No, no es
strange
Margaret.
place, Essos.
La reflashé, perdón. Perdonen. Disculpen.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Ah. Lady Olena.
Father,
A ver, ¿qué dice?
much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Pobre, se pone triste. Mira la cara de triste que tiene. Cerra el cofre.
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from
Maravillas
Roderick.
fabricadas por el hombre.
I hope to see them all someday. King's Landing.
A ver, el paisaje.
I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Me mostraron el paisaje. ¡Qué truchada!
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Así que todas las familias están a mí. Va, no sé, no entiendo todavía el juego.
One moment.
Un momento.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
¿Qué le pasa a este pibe?
No, it's fine. Come in.
Pobrecito, me dio lástima.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
It's widely known that I work for Lady Marjorie.
I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning.
Ay, Dios,
outside
este
the royal
pibe.
sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
Cersei.
They
Ay,
appeared to
puta.
be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
Why are you telling me this?
¿Por qué me
I
contaste?
heard them arguing about House Forrester and
House Forrester?
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind
Bien,
of
bien,
trouble.
pibe. Ese es un buen soplón.
Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
Adiós, muchacho. Ay, sí.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Qué linda que estás. Nah, vos no.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the royal sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
I'm not
Uy,
a
está re
traitor.
loca.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Ah, bueno.
See if the
Va a ser un
Queen Regent
momento
is ready to receive
delicado.
us.
Porque si a este se le rechifla el coco, pueden pasar cosas feas.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
Gracias. Dios mío. Ahí está el enano. Tyrion. Genial.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is. The girl can speak for her house.
Yes, Your Grace. To the one true king.
The one true king. Yet she didn't say which. The girl is clever.
She only meant... I don't care what she meant. I care what she said. I won't stand for impertinence from a girl of the North.
If you would give her the chance to explain...
Perhaps she can explain why the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark for centuries. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. Is it any wonder you were so impertinent to ask which king deserves your loyalty? If you have any loyalty at all. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours. Or nothing, perhaps. It's hard to tell either way.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
Perdón, me fui por mucho tiempo. Estaba leyendo mucho.
She was just following her heart, Your Grace.
Solo escucha su
And the very
corazón.
same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Puta
Loyalty
madre, no
can
le
be
gustan
such a
mis
hard thing
respuestas.
to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not.
Es muy inteligente.
Who knows what lurks within their hearts?
Pija, hija de puta.
You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she?
Oh, ahora voy a
The
tener
most
problemas con
dangerous
Margaret.
handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging.
Tiene una
I'd
cara
like a
de...
word with you if I
como
may.
cansada, ¿viste?
Of
Cierra los
course,
ojos
Your
siempre.
Grace.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear.
Muy inteligente,
Poor
diría
Lady
yo.
Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I was trying to appease her.
I think that was clear to everyone. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
I'm sorry, Lord Tyrion. But it's a risk I cannot afford.
I admire your discretion. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight.
No sabía qué
3
responder.
beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already. Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
King Landing.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
It went well.
Me fue bien.
That's really
Solamente me amenazaron de
Cersei's
muerte
known
y
for being
dijeron
rather
que me iban a cortar la cabeza.
Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah?
What? It's true.
Zorrilla.
And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well. Which is more than you can say for his mother.
I'd marry anyone if it helped my family.
Right. Of course.
La familia primero,
Well, I
papá.
would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as queen of the 7
Sí,
kingdoms.
si sos una zorrilla.
I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
Lo único que te gusta es la plata.
Let's see, who else should we marry off?
Ah, están
Brienne of
a la
Tarth
casa.
and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match.
Brianna de Tarth.
Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Uy, se calentó.
Well? Sarah?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen,
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. You were
Aprende muy
brave
rápido,
agreeing
sí,
to
¿no?
obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady.
Y hay que sobrevivir,
There's
mamá.
been something on my mind. Something important. I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her. Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice.
Bien, estamos haciendo las cosas bien.
Insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa. It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Bien, la convencimos. A la cara de zorrilla. También, las dos zorrillas. Creo que acá termina el capítulo. Ahora empieza otro. Pero bueno, vamos a hacer así 2 capítulos seguidos. Porque si no... me parece que no va. No te vayas. Ay, yo sabía. Ay, Dios, qué caballo cagón, hijo de...
Seven hells.
Por los 7 infiernos. Todos 7. Encima no tenemos armas. Oh, papá.
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Ay, Dios.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I
Chabón es re
have
maldito.
fallen out of practice.
Uy,
But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
Qué lindas cosas que decía tu padre, Idiota.
How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh. Listen.
Hija de puta. No, no.
There.
Oh, Dios.
Hear that? I know I heard something.
Corre, 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 corre. No tenía que quedarme, si me quedaba... Ya está, era hombre muerto. Esto es la casa Stark.
Lord Ethan,
¿O no?
as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership.
¿Qué es
But
eso?
300
Fue la ventana,
generations of
la
Forester
ventana de
lords
casa.
stand behind you. Lord
Buena
Gusta
casa.
the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good.
Lord Gregor.
He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
I want to be like that, like my father.
Your father was well regarded by nearly everyone. It took years, if not decades, to earn. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Centinela. ¿No es mano derecha? Centinela. ¿Qué son? ¿Los X-Men o el Game of Thrones? Hijo de puta. Uy, uy, uy. ¿Qué pasó?
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Lord Ethan. Missed.
Why did you kick this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
Un desertor y
This
un
house
ladrón.
is doomed.
Esta casa está perdida.
We all fucking know it.
Cállate,
Quiet,
hijo de
thief.
puta.
Eric was supposed to be
Alto bife, le
guarding
digo.
our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right. He speaks true. Right. I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy. No.
Ay, Dios, tengo
Lord
que decidir.
Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling.
Puede ser que sea
Never
verdad.
survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
Calmate,
Calm
estúpido.
yourself.
The time for calm passed with the late Lord Forester. Now there's only chaos.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
We can send him to the wall.
Le voy a mandar al muro. Si tengo la opción de mandarlo al muro, lo mando al muro.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. Thief. If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please,
Ay.
my lord. My family depends on me.
Enviarlo al muro.
I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
No, please, my lord.
Perdón.
My family, without me, they'll die.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must meet our punishment when
Y
it's
sí, hay que
due.
castigar para no perder.
Not just yourself, of course. You can weigh on any lord.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
The wall seems like a fitting place for a thief. I only hope he doesn't find Garrett there and take his anger out on the poor squire. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side.
Algún centinela a mi lado.
Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
And I'm sure you
Me
think
gusta,
you'd be the perfect choice.
Me? Oh, gods no. I can't get involved. I am a maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such. There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here. The bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make the right choice as Sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Y bueno, vamos a ver por quién nos tiramos. Quién nos decidimos. Digamos, porque tirar allá en España creo que es follar. No, ni idea. Yo me tira esta, yo me tira la otra. Joder. Hablar con él.
Duncan,
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord,
Preguntar sobre los
I must
centinelas.
name a Sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Would you want to be the Sentinel?
More than you can imagine, my lord. With all due respect for Sir Royland, there's no one better suited to the role than me.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Bien.
Do it like you...
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good.
Has anything gone missing?
¿Qué
No,
falta?
doesn't look that way. Seems Eric was the only one to resort to thievery. But I'm still worried about our stores. We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
If that's what's necessary to keep the house safe, then we must.
Aye,
Y sí.
a hard choice, but it's what has to be done. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
Now, when I say parry, get that sword out.
Dale el brazar. No, todavía no. O sí. Yo no quiero ni escuchar las cosas que tiene para decir el otro, porque no me gusta su personalidad. Este chabón me convence un poco más. Pero no sé. La verdad que le voy a dar el brazar a él igual, es obvio. Le voy a dar el brazar, se lo merece.
Duncan, I've decided to name you as my Sentinel. Congratulations.
Why, thank you, my lord. I'm honored. But are you sure?
Yes, of course. I'm convinced you're the man for the job.
Then I accept. But first, you must summon the small council, my lord, to make it official.
Right. I'll tell Maester Ortengrin to do it at once.
Bien, bien, bien.
Come on, you dogs. You'll not be fighting here forever.
Maester?
Maester.
Yes, Lord Ethan. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Genial, genial, genial. De a poco vamos avanzando en el juego. Es un juego medio lento y tranquilo, pero está bueno. Al que le gusta la serie le va a encantar, es obvio. Y los gráficos no están tan mal.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision. Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle! This is reckless.
Lord Ethan has made his choice.
Y bueno,
I will
Royland.
not disappoint you, my lord.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here. We've no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can handle Ramsay Snow. He doesn't scare me.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council. Lord Ethan deserves to hear from all of us.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Yo tampoco la haré, cabrones.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper
Es
instrument
la
than a
diplomacia,
sword.
The
obvio.
Bolton sigil
Todo
is
se
a
resuelve
flame man.
hablando o
Force is the only
escapando.
thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please.
Es obvio que si iniciamos una guerra no la vamos a ganar. Tenemos pocos
Thank
soldados,
the
poca
gods Mira has
comida.
asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too
¿Qué?
dangerous to do otherwise.
No, ni en pedo. No.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the
Un
wisdom of the
ofrecimiento de paz.
citadel.
We can give the
Idiota.
Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough! My new
Tomaremos el
sentinel
camino de la
favors a
diplomacia.
certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance, and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
No hay que pelear, no hay que pelear
If you aren't
todavía.
ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Tiene razón, el cara cortada.
Forgive us, my lord.
El
We are,
Riverí.
of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him
Hay
into
que
this hall,
prepararnos, carajo.
meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay
The Lord
Snow is no
Adore.
lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
Lord Ethan. Ramsay Bolton. Invitarlo, está re loco este chabón. No sé qué hacer. Yo sé que en la serie está demente y acá también es lo mismo.
I will meet
No,
him
ya
at the
arriba.
gate.
Very good, my lord. I shall prepare the men.
Men? We hardly have any. It's a foolish plan.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Get out.
You'll regret that, my lord.
¿Qué? ¿Te arrepentirás? Amenazó al rey. Va, al lord. Eso es castigo de muerte.
Apologies, my son. I had expected better of him. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow at the gate, and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
Debemos preparar la casa.
My lord, you have named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house. Forgive me.
There will
Hey.
always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter, but what's more, he has the will to fight, a hunger for it.
Ansía pelear.
He always protected you and your sister, and we need all the help we can get.
Yes, I hear what you're saying.
Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw
Sabio el
it,
padre.
he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you.
Un mano derecha, eso sería un mano derecha.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs.
¿Quién es ese?
Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine.
Y bueno, sí,
Malcolm
mandalo.
will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad
Sí.
you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Te hice causa porque soy muy vieja, si no... Una patada en la piña te daría. No sé ni quién es Arya, no sé. Creo que lo vamos a ir dejando acá también, otra vez, con... Esta no, que no sé ni cómo se llama, la puta madre. en los aposentos de Lady Margaret. ¿Qué es esto? También, olvídate. Nos encanutamos todo.
Marjorie? Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know. Thank you. Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her. I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel. You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you. Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing.
Sí,
Just
la verdad
know
que sí.
I will be here for you if you ever...
Oh, no salió nada bien, me parece.
My lady, I'll leave you to talk. Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him. You've nothing to say? This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
Ah, Mira se llama.
My lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Pobre.
Milady. Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
How long have you been waiting there?
Not long. I was just passing by when I saw you emerge from Lady Marjorie's room. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
It's too dangerous for me right now. And for you as well.
You needn't worry about me. I can take care of myself. Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Es medio acosador el pibe, pero capaz que me ayuda. No sé. Bueno, creo que colgué, creo que lo teníamos que haber dejado por acá. Lo vamos a dejar por acá. En el siguiente capítulo seguiremos, así que voy a dejar que pase esta escena y lo cortaré. Suscríbete si te gustó el video.
but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own.
Seguime en Twitter, KingMaster98.
Your men stand ready
Dale me
to
gusta,
act
por
if
favor.
needed.
Y comenta. Siempre, siempre, siempre.
I have every faith in them. And you, my lord.
Bolton men approaching, my lord.
Justo ahora que se acercan hombres de los Bolton, pero bueno, no tenemos que dejar acá. Lo siento. Es así. Ay, Dios, no termina más esta escena. Me quiero morir. Mirá qué feo que es.
Something wrong with your gate? Well, aren't you the little lord? No wonder you can't open the gate. Shall we help you? Now let me in. This is a lovely pile of timber, isn't it?
You're welcome inside, but your men are not.
Did you hear that, men? The lord of the house says, fuck off. I think he's afraid of you. Wait here. For now.
Esperen ahí, Yo tengo muchas pelotas.
A token for the new warden of the north.
Let me guess. Forrester Ironwood.
Carved
Palo
by our
fierro,
most
papá.
skilled craftsman.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so? Not bad.
Está
Lord
demente.
Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn.
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently.
¿Estás loco? ¿Dónde va? ¿Dónde va?
Quite the army you have, Lord Forrester. Very impressive.
Ay, no puedo cortarlo. Y tengo miedo de que se me corte el gameplay, porque son 60 minutos y capaz que ya se está por cortar. Es
Look
el
at
límite.
that. More Forresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
What is it you want, Lord Ramsay?
What do I want? Everything. Nothing. We'll see. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal. I want you to show me.
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it? Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar.
Dios, es difícil tomar buenas
That wouldn't
decisiones.
reflect well on me.
No.
No, Lord Ramsay.
Your silence is not very encouraging, little lord. But I will assume you agree. It would be a very bad idea not to.
You can't trust a Forester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forester's wife who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived. Our men are dead. Yours lived. You had me stand out in the wind and muck so you could show off your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day forward.
No.
What? The Ironwood? But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
The Foresters have been tending Ironwood for thousands of years. The Whitehills had Ironwood, once, but now those hills are bare. Do you want Ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point.
Vale,
We'll try
papá.
this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your Ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
at Ironwrath, that we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Causará aún más problemas,
Not for
papá.
me.
Ay, Dios.
You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this, little Forester. You're not frightened, are you?
Ay, está loco, está demente, está demente.
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Todo se fue de control.
Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
Leave my sister alone.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well. I suppose you can stay.
La
Aren't
agarré,
you
papá.
the bold lord?
No!
What have you
What?
done?
But I don't want a bold lord. Far too much trouble.
What the fuck?
Even though you did bend the knee. I think we've come to an understanding.
Lord Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this.
What have you done?
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian.
No.
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him.
Fetch the mason quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let him take me!
Let it go!
Stop that! Brian,
Stop
please!
it!
Remember Brian!
No, por Dios. ¿Qué hice? Por Dios, las decisiones son terribles acá. Bueno.